Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites. How y'all doing? I'll be with y'all in a second, just posting some stuff. Just posting the show, actually. YouTube kind of changed the little interface, and I'm not really feeling it. Makes it harder for me to get to my stuff. So thank you, Steve, for the contribution. Said, what's up, blessed peeps? Thank you so much. Thank you, Death Before Dishonor. Said, salute, DJ Fish Grease. How y'all doing today? Okay, so I gotta talk about this whole the settling that make me itch. Settling. When I hear these women out here talking about what they're not gonna do, they're not gonna settle. That make me itch. I'm gonna tell you this much too. My video I did about winter, the last one I did with the older ladies, got a lot of these hyenas triggered. And not only do I find it irritating about the whole settle thing, because it's so much cap involved with that. Y'all stay settling. Y'all stay on the so-called pick me, do anything for a man. Y'all always trying to accuse better women who can actually maintain a relationship. Y'all always got a name. Oh, she must be a pick me. Oh, she's, you know what I'm saying, some type of mammy. Oh, she's some type of idiot because she's able to keep a relationship together because you can't do it. So now somebody got to be a name because you don't know how to do it. Talking about what you ain't going to settle for, but it's so much cap because look at all that you do when it comes to so-called relationships. And like, it make me itch. The settle thing make me itch. And the other thing that make me itch is demonizing healthy relationships. Demonizing healthy relationships. Demonizing keeping your marriage together. Demonizing getting married. demonizing being the type of woman that a man would want to marry. Yet y'all stay looking for men. Y'all stay looking for men. It's so much cap involved with all of it. And like, I don't really had it up to here with y'all. The nonsense and the foolishness is nonstop. And you would think as a content creator that would make me happy because I have a consistent stream of content, but I'm tired of talking about y'all. Is the reality. That's what it really is. It's a drain to talk about y'all. To consistently warn. To consistently point out the fault and the flaw and the fallacies of how y'all be thinking and moving. And you think it's cute. You think this latest rash of lists and what y'all won't do and what y'all want, it's so contradictory because so many chicks put everybody don't want to be married under a video of an old woman crying about not being married. And what I think what get me is the refusal. The refusal to see it. What further gets me is the drive to constantly perpetuate the opposite narrative that women are gonna be happy without no men in their life. That part is the demonic part to me because it is a deliberate landmine being set in the path of all young women. And it's like the old ones is following the young ones now. And the young ones ain't got no sense. And apparently the old ones don't either. So it's irritating to me. It's irritating. Hold on. It's irritating to me for y'all to come under my comment section and post stuff like this. And this time, yeah, I got the name up there because y'all done irritated me now. So since you want to be writing stuff under the comment section, whatever. You ain't nothing without a man. Lord have mercy. Sometimes all you can do is laugh at some of these elders. I thank God Almighty for my precious mother, born in 1923 in the deep South, and without ever hearing a peep about feminism, so you don't know when feminism began. Or women's liberation taught us to never have to lean on a man. She was ahead of her time. Unlike most grannies back in the day, she did not put up with no man's BS just so she could say she had a man. Too many women live in misery and will do anything to keep a man. Never me. No, thank you, ma'am. And what are y'all living in? Y'all ain't living it. Let's talk about all you single chicks. Y'all ain't living in misery. It's been all good with all y'all baby daddies. Let's see what's supposed to be so much better than a committed relationship. Unstable and non-committed situationships. That's supposed to be better than marriage. When they talk about being single and it's peaceful, this is what they talking about. We're going to break down what they talking about. When they talk about, I'd rather be at peace single than miserable with a man and a marriage. This is what they're talking about, because this is what you settle for. This is what you settling for, what you're doing. So what's supposed to be better? It's supposed to be better to have non-committal situationships, men that just run in and out of you like you got a revolving door for a coochie. And that's supposed to be better. That's better. You build up your own relationship trauma by going with these dudes. You don't know nothing and they don't know nothing. You fall for anything they say. You run around here, you find these dudes here, there, everywhere, at a club, on a corner, at your friend's house, wherever they are. You let them run trains. You give them all kind of access to not only sex, but your money, your time, your anything that you have. Everything that you have, you let them put babies in you. You let them put babies in you. Yo, you don't even be vetting these dudes. You be knowing these dudes a month. You be knowing these dudes a couple of weeks. You be knowing these dudes not even a year, and you let them pump you full of babies. Babies that you birth. And then want to look for him and ask him why he not being a father. Do you even know him? No. Y'all don't even be knowing these dudes. Y'all don't know what he about. Y'all don't know where he come from. Y'all don't know what kind of trauma and demons he got. You don't know what kind of upbringing. You don't know what kind of thought pattern. You don't know nothing about this man. And you will screw him raw. And you will let him have his way with you. You will let him impregnate you. You will brag to all your friends about how good the D was. And then cry to them same friends when he don't want to have nothing to do with you or that little naughty-headed grimlord you about to have that y'all had nary a conversation about. But that's supposed to be better. That's better than a healthy, stable relationship. Getting bust down, getting ran through, going from dude to dude, going through all these trials and tribulations to build up all this relationship trauma. And that's you can't even rightfully call them relationships. That's why y'all made up the word situationship, because you can't even call it a relationship. You know you're not in a relationship. You know you're not in anything. You're not in anything at all that's worth anything. What else is supposed to be better than a relationship? It's supposed to be better than a healthy relationship. Children out of wedlock, that's supposed to be better than a healthy relationship. Y'all don't settle though. Y'all don't settle. But you be having 3-4 baby daddies, but you don't settle. You don't go to the Cheesecake Factory. You don't take coffee dates. Where's your baby daddies at? Where's he at right now? Can you call him? Do you want to call him? Or are you alienating him? Which one are you doing? Let's take a look. This is because these are the women that'll get somewhere talking about what they not settling for. That'll get underneath the comment section to talk about what men are doing and how it's not worth being in a relationship or being in a marriage, and none of that is worth it. And how they're so successful in their life and they can't settle. They're going to get what they deserve. Yes, you are going to get what you deserve. I don't think you're going to like it, but you're going to get what you're going to deserve. Let's just take a look at a couple of different, I'm not going to let all of it play through, but I just want y'all to hear just a few examples from Kendra G's show, just from her.
That know what he wants in life. You know, I'm not looking for kids. I'm looking for a real man. A real man. I'm a real woman, so I need a real man. That's right.
Let these people know what a real man is. Break it down what a real man is.
A real man is a man that knows how to handle his business, knows how to take care of his business, he knows how to take care of his family, he knows how to take care of a woman, and he knows how to take care of himself. Because if I can take care of myself at 62, he need to be able to take care of himself. And I don't need nothing I got to fix up. I don't need nothing I got to prop up. I don't need nothing I got to push in a wheelchair. Because if I can take care of myself at 62, honey, yeah, I am conceited. I am very conceited. At 62, I think I'm fine as hell. I really do.
We're just going to pause it. At 62, this woman is single. First of all, she's single. So don't come to me talking about y'all don't really want to have relationships, because these women are in their 60s. These women have lived more than half their life. They got one foot on a banana peel and one in the grave. Do you understand me? On social media, to all who will listen, how much they want a man, and they still got the same attitude that got them single from their 20s to their 60s. They ain't learned nothing, and they still, quote unquote, want what they want. They not going to settle. How is it working out? How is it working? How? She talking about what kind of real man? You 62. Any man that's dealing with you probably in his 70s at best. What about all the men that you passed up in your 30s when you was 32, 42, even maybe even 52? Where was these men at 22? Where was these men? The one that knew how to take care of his business? Or was you so busy in the street thinking it was another one around the corner that you could come get? Because y'all all suffer from the same mindset. So please don't come to me talking about, oh, we don't need no man to make us have value. Well, what are these women looking for then? If their life had been so fulfilling, what are they looking for? What they looking for a man for? Huh? If life is so much better without a man around, what is she looking for? She should be all right at 62. It's a done deal. At 62, you need to be content with all your choices. All your life choices that got you to that point. Especially if you can think back in your past about how many men actually wanted you and who actually was about something, and you passed them by. No, girl, I don't like the way he cut his hair. No, girl. Y'all always talking about how you ain't gonna take no man that's not loyal, and that's, you know what I'm saying, that's not cheating on you when you've been a side chick your whole life. You in your 60s as a side chick right now, talking about when you get a man that's your own, you want him loyal. No, you're gonna get what you deserve. A man with a side chick, just like you did all them other women. The men that was married, you was his side chick, and you didn't think nothing about it. You didn't see nothing wrong with it. You got it for all it was worth. Threatened to blow up the spot, threatened to ruin her marriage and her life and how she viewed her relationship. Because you got mad. Because he, quote unquote, lied to you. If he lied to her, what you think he gonna do to you? You the one that laid down with a cheater and a liar, and you mad that he cheat and lie. You don't settle, but you always settling. Everything you do is a settle. Self-value, ma'am. Is this internet acting up? Here's another one.
My name is Asia. Oh my God, Kendra, I'm just so nervous. My name is Asia.
Now, my Asia, I'm gonna let you know. This is gonna be seen around the world. So, are you ready? You want to do it?
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, I'm just doing.
Okay, Asia is the name.
My Asia with an M.
My Asia. And how old are you, my Asia?
I'm 23.
23, and where you calling us from?
I stay out Virginia.
You stay out where, honey?
Virginia.
You have any children?
Yes. I have 3 boys.
You have 3 boys, really, at 23?
Yeah.
How old are your boys?
I have 3-year-old twin boys.
Oh, they're all twins.
No, I have 3-year-old twin boys, and then I have a 1-year-old boy.
Okay. So they have the same father?
No, the twins have the same father, but not my last baby boy.
So why are you not with the 1-year-old father?
Kendra, he lied to me, honey.
What did he lie to you about?
So basically, we was girlfriend, boyfriend. Then after that had happened, like pretty much I started going over his house. We'll be, eating, watching movies, just doing the typical, thing a girlfriend and boyfriend would do. 3 months later, I found out I was pregnant, and then I found out he was married and some more. Yeah, it was just, yeah.
He was married the whole time?
Yeah, he was married the whole time.
When was your last relationship?
My baby father.
The 1-year-old, right?
Yeah.
All right, you don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
It was him about a good month ago. Y'all
still having sex?
Not no more. I just cut it out. It was about a good month ago. But Kendra, it's like I don't want to go to nobody else, so I double back. But it's like I'm learning.
Here's the deal. I get the understanding of it, right? But this is why I asked you this, and this is why certain people are cautious when people have kids young, like under the age of 5, because that can happen. Baby mama, baby daddy might still link up.
Running to the young ones ain't helping. Running to the young ones ain't helping. Y'all Jezebel so bad. The young ones is run through. Listen, a man used to be like, okay, well, she young, she tighter and she got less body. No, she don't. No, she don't. Y'all, the Jezebels done made that untrue. That has been historically true. Y'all have made that untrue. Okay? As a 45-year-old woman, I do not have half, not even close to half the body count that some of these 20-somethings is running around here with. Not half. And I'm double their age. And the body count blow me out of the water. Y'all talking about, oh, you hitting the wall at 30-something. Well, no, they hitting the wall at 20. They hitting it at 20. Hitting it at 20. So I don't think you little young Jezebels need to be rejoicing and laughing at no older chick about no wall, because you about at the wall too. When you got 3, 4, 5 kids and 2, 3, 4 baby daddies, you're at the wall, man. I don't care nothing about you being in your early 20s. Wall. Smack dead into it. It's a done deal. So all you little young ones cackling, you look tighter, but I doubt that you are, because a lot of y'all got 50 plus body counts before you can get out of your 20s. Thank you, Miss Lou Casely, for your super sticker, sweetheart. Thank you, Dale, for your contribution, beloved. Thank you so much, Theo, for your contribution as well. I appreciate you. Let me go to commercial. So after these messages, we'll be right back.
Hello, my Crimsonites and all of my supporters. I invite you to go and get your copy of my new book, Reclaiming the Black Feminine, The Lies of Feminism and the Road to Recovery, on sale now at crimsoncure.com. This is guaranteed to change your perspective and positively impact your life. So go ahead now to crimsoncure.com and get your copy today.
So what you want to do, go to crimsoncure.com, pick up your copy of Reclaiming the Black Feminine, Lies of Feminism and the Road to Recovery, on sale now at crimsoncure.com. I know I owe y'all a bam, 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 bam. You got to hit the like button. Bam, bam. You got to go ahead and hit the like button. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of the super chats. If you notice, I'm trying to read the super chats at key moments. So I'll read them in the beginning, I'll read them around the midpoint, and then I'll read them again at the end, because sometimes the playback is interrupted sometimes if I read throughout. So I'm going to get to everybody's super chats. So I appreciate the contributions. So don't think that I'm not going to read it just if I don't read it right away, because I can always go back and capture everybody's statement and everybody's super chats and stuff. And then I'm able to announce them and put them on the screen and things of that nature. Thank you, Miss Siobhan, for your contribution, sweetheart. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you as well, Craig. So we appreciate you, sister. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate the contributions as well. So, the things, I got another one. I got another one. I got one more.
Oh my God. Do you need more light?
If you can't get better light,
Oh my God. Is that better?
yes. What's your name, baby?
Celeste.
Are you ready, Celeste?
Yes, I'm
Celeste,
ready.
how old are you, honey?
61.
61. What you do for a living?
I'm a receptionist.
You so giddy, Celeste.
Huh?
I say you so giddy.
Thank you, Kendra, for picking me.
Oh, you're welcome. What's going on? You okay?
Yeah, I'm just really excited. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, let's do it. Celeste, 61, receptionist. Where you calling me from?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona. Do you have any children?
2.
2 kids. How old are your kids?
42 and 32.
42 and 32. Both by the same man?
No.
Have you ever been married?
No, Kendra.
What's your zodiac sign, Celeste?
I'm an Aries.
An Aries. All right, honey. What kind of man you looking for?
So I'm 61. So I'm looking for that one special guy. That's it. I'm 61. I mean, what can I say?
What does that mean? That's all your requirement is? You're 61 and he has to be a special guy?
Well, a special guy just for me.
When was your last relationship?
Over 5 years ago. More than 5 years ago.
More than 5 years ago. Okay. Yeah. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
More than 5 years ago.
More than 5 years
ago? Yeah.
Are you waiting for marriage?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
When did you begin the celibacy? You have 2 children. So when did you begin the celibacy journey until marriage, Rule?
Since 2013.
Okay, go back to the light.
Okay.
So in 2013, you decided you would not have sex again unless you were a wife, became a wife.
Absolutely.
Okay. So you want a godly man, I'm assuming.
Absolutely.
So 2013.
Are y'all hearing the level of delusion that I'm hearing, or is it just me? This woman is 61 years old. Please stop coming around here talking about how y'all don't want no man. Stop it. Stop that. You crave. You'll do anything to have a man. You do anything. Anything. So if you want to have a negative connotation about a pick-me, it's y'all. It's all you hyenas. Leave the lionesses out of it. Leave the lionesses out. I think this internet is trying to act up. Which that's about to get on my nerve if that's the case. Because I don't know what else I'm supposed to do but get fiber optic internet. But okay. Anyway. Y'all gonna have to cut that out. Y'all gonna have to stop that. Lionesses do not do anything to have a man at any cost. That's y'all. You will have any man's baby to try to keep him. You will be any man's side piece to try to keep him. You will take any man talking to you any kind of way, doing any kind of thing. If you like him enough, you will do anything with that man. Anything. You will lay in the gutter with him. Anything to have him. I've heard y'all stories. You're not slick and you're not hiding. I've heard y'all talk about how he was over here and you dealt with him going to jail, and then you dealt with him coming out, and then you dealt with him. We had 3 baby mamas already. See, y'all be dealing with dudes that's already got this stuff going on when you go over there. These are the things that you settle for. Do you understand? So I don't want to hear about what you don't settle for. I don't want to hear that. Because a man will have 2, 3, 4, 5 baby mamas, and you will go right over there to be number 6, 7, and 8. Just to say that you got some type of little man. Lionesses do not operate that way. We don't go around having any man baby that talk to us. And we not all virgins either. So don't let that cross your mind. That all the lionesses is some type of angelic beings. No, we women too. We women too. But we know better than to bring children into a situation that is not stable, that has no commitment involved to it. We know better than to get ran through. We know better than to get trains ran. We know better than to have a bad social media footprint. We know better than to stay in a situationship with an F-19 so we can get a whole bunch of relationship trauma so that we can never trust a man again after we done, quote unquote, got done dirty. We know better than to throw away our value and say that our value is between our legs and start prostituting and hoeing. We know better than that. We actually have standards. So when it comes to a relationship, we actually looking for things that make a relationship work. And we don't say stupid stuff like, yeah, we don't go to the Cheesecake Factory. It don't matter. We don't have stupid lists in our heads. You got that? That's what keeps us from the stupidity and the foolishness. That's y'all. I have any man's baby. And if you say you ain't got no kids, I wonder how many deletions did you have? That woman was 62. She had never been married. Never. Is something wrong with that? Something wrong. What's wrong? What you go through? What happened? Not one marriage? Not one long relationship that took up the majority of that time? Nothing. 2 kids. They grown, but they still got two different fathers. Wasn't married to neither one of them men. And she seemed like she was a kind of a sweet, kind of, kind of lady. She didn't seem like a mean lady. But what's going on with you? Now she wants, are y'all here? Did y'all hear the level of delusion that I heard? Now she want a man, she's still looking, y'all. She's still looking for a special kind of man all for her. How is not settling working for y'all? How is not settling working for y'all? How's it working out? I want to know, how's it working out? She a receptionist, and no shade on receptionists, but y'all be not having me in because y'all going for the bag. I'm trying to figure out what bag, what kind of career y'all really got. And you talking about you're not going to have sex anymore until marriage, and you've been abstinent for 10 years, but your last relationship was 5 years ago? Like, stop the cap. The reason that they do that whole abstinent thing is because they call themselves doing the opposite of what they've been doing. All the sex in the world ain't locked down no man. So now they feel like, well, if I don't give sex, that'll up my value. No, it don't. No, it don't. Not giving a man sex does not automatically up your value. That is not how men see that. Now, let's talk a little bit about your body count. And not so much your body count, but the whole gotta give up sex. Let's talk about that dynamic. If y'all wasn't so concentrated on dating, y'all wouldn't have to worry about that. Let me repeat that. If y'all was not so concentrated on dating and all of the foolishness and the entrapments of dating, you wouldn't have to worry about, should I give sex? Should I not give sex? Is the sex gonna keep him? Is the sex not gonna, is it gonna run him away? Is he gonna think I'm a whore? Or is he, men know you a whore either way. That's the part that the other hoes don't tell you. Whether you give up sex immediately or not, men know whether or not you're a whore or not by the way you move. Men know whether you're a whore or not, whether you have sex with them or not, by the way you move, the way you talk, the way you behave around men and male energy. They know whether you're a whore or not. I have been in situations where I'm single, guy flirt, I flirt back. The energy was there. The energy was there. He knew, yeah, I probably could bag that now if I want to bag that now. He also knew she's not a whore. Men know. They know when it's just that chemistry there and it is what it is. And when you're just a whore and this is what you do. Or you're a whore trying to hide it. Trying to hide that you, no, I'm not having no sex until, whole trying to hide it. Because women that aren't whores, we don't actually have timestamps for that. Women who aren't whores don't actually have that 90 days, and we don't have all that. Because we already know you either can or you can't. And we ain't selling it. It ain't transactional. It either can or it can't. It either can happen or it can't happen. And it is never sold. Ever. Ever. When I say it ain't never sold, lionesses do not prostitute themselves. We don't have sex for no transactional reasons. We don't have sex to get our hair done. We don't have sex to get our nails done. We don't have sex to get our rent paid. We don't have sex to get our bills paid. We don't have sex, to get a free meal out of it. We don't have sex to go on a trip, to go on a trip. We don't have sex to get some new shoes or a couple of new outfits. Or we don't have sex for them reasons at all. See, all of that is selling it. Lionesses don't sell it. You either can or you can't. So all of that trying to hold it 90 days. Because you either have value outside of your sexual value or you don't. That's really the bottom line. Men will see your value if you have it. And if he wants that, he'll pursue it. If you have a value outside of your sexual value, then you have it. If you don't, then you don't. And withholding your sex simply means that you are not giving the one and the only thing that you have. Women that have value know they have value. Sex is one of the values, not the only. So if we decide that we're not just going to jump in bed with you right away, there's more to us. You're actually going to enjoy the time that you have with us. The conversation is going to be good. The other value going to be good. We're going to be classy. We're going to be feminine. We're going to be all this other stuff that you will enjoy. Because we know that what's here isn't the only value that we have. And it is not the only thing that you will like. We have good attitudes, good personalities, and good dispositions. It makes being around us pleasant. You actually like us. You actually like us. We're not a headache. And we're not transactional. Where it's like, dang, all she want is a few dollars. Every time I talk to her, there's a dry bag or a real bag. She either dry begging or she outright begging. Every time I turn around, it's a problem for me to solve, and it's got to be money. I don't want to be around this chick. She need to hurry up and give me some sex, because all this trouble she trying to put me through, I need some sex. I need some sex from her. But y'all don't be having nothing more to offer. That woman was 62. And she had no man that she had run into. No man that she had run into had looked at her and saw the value and said, I want this in my life. I want this woman in my life. What did you learn? Because her children been grown in their 30s and 40s. Okay? So we can take the clock back 15 or 20 years. So for the last, at minimum, the last 15 or 20 years, her children have not been a factor because they grown. Do you understand what I'm saying? The children have not been a factor because they was been grown. They been grown. 40-something, you have been grown 20 years. So her children, her having 2 children, even by 2 different men, that has not been a factor for quite some time. These are not small children and a man would have to come in and, man, I'm stepping into a ready-made family. Nope. That's off the table. Once they grown and out the house and living on their own, that's not something some man have to worry about. So then what is it? Now it's just her. It's just her. Because he ain't had to step in and say, well, I got to take care of another man's kids. So this has just been this woman and any potential men that she has dated or been around. What's the problem? I shudder to think what the problem has been. I almost want to hear more of her just to see, can we suss it out? Do y'all want to hear more? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear a little more to suss it out. Yeah, I think let's see if we can suss this out a little bit more.
Hey, what are we? So that's 10 years ago.
Yes,
Okay. And this is something that is non-negotiable, I'm assuming.
non-negotiable.
So you're fine if you don't find a man to commit to this and then you would not potentially have a life partner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
Girl, what you eating?
I thought it was going to be longer than that. So we didn't get to hear it. She said she was okay if a man didn't agree. You're going to have to be okay with it if you don't agree to it, because I don't think that no man your age is going to agree to that. You realize this man is going to be in his 60s or 70s. I don't think they know what age group. Men who are in their 60s and 70s typically have already gotten their wives. It's likely the rest of it is on YouTube. I'm not really interested in finding the longer clip. I'm sure she's got the link to it, though. These men have already got their wives. Or their wives have died, or whatever the case. Children are grown. Here's my point. Y'all won't settle for commitment. Y'all won't settle for children in wedlock. Y'all won't settle for healthy relationships and healthy relationship habits. Y'all won't settle for normal challenges and normal ups and downs in a marriage or a relationship. All of that stuff is a no-no for y'all. Y'all are not going to do it. You're not going to do it. What you are settling for is non-committal situationships, children out of wedlock, relationship trauma of varying degrees, many men and a lot of bodies and your high body count. You're settling for so-called cheating, other baby mamas, and the general toxicities of y'all relationships. Now, to avoid going from the toxic to the healthy relationship, what you've done is you've employed a couple of different tactics. The first tactic that you employed was adopting a radically feminist mindset, i.e., strong and independent. You've convinced yourself of that. Then you complain or make a big deal over quote unquote dating and all of its accoutrements, such as first date rules where you're not going to eat, where you're not going to go, stupid communication rules. If he texts you here, or if he do you a good morning text, or stupid stuff like that. And you exaggerate every small quirk and make it an insurmountable issue. And then to wrap up your failure, you say you're not going to settle for less than you deserve. This is how y'all stay out of relationships. And then you do the sour grapes. Because you're unable to procure a healthy relationship, now you don't want none. And other women should not want one either. And I think that's one of the other parts that really get me. Y'all failed, and then you come demonize women who didn't. And women who want men, y'all can't wait to come into a comment section of a video of a woman talking about how she cherished her marriage, how she want to keep her marriage, and how she want to keep her relationship, and talk about how bad of an idea that is, how bad marriages are, and how bad men are. And how much she doesn't value herself because she values her relationship. I've never seen a group of women so against families and relationships and beg for relationships at the same time. I'm losing my voice. Let me get to the last of these super chats. Thank you, Death Before Dishonor, said Kendra G, reclaiming the Black hyena. Thank you, Luciana, for your super sticker. Thank you, Trey, said bye, all skits. Yeah, everything is a skit. Thank you, Taurus, said seems most Black women take pride in thinking they have to hit their head on every rock just to say they learned a lesson. And I don't get it. Thank you, Miss Nina, said let them settle for dying alone at this point. That's what they're going to have to do. Thank you, Miss 39 Dina, for your contribution, sweetheart. Thank you, Miss Bella. Thank you, Marshawn. Say, Kendra, you've been cooking with fish grease lately. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kevin, for your contribution. Thank you, L. Jackson. Say, glad to be catching you live again. Love listening to you cook. I appreciate you. Thank you, Rob. Says she hasn't presented anything other than sex to the man or mature throughout the years. And thank you, Bakish, for your super sticker, sweetheart. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I'm starting to lose my voice. My apologies for coming through kind of irritated. I'd actually written down my points and then I got so agitated that I couldn't get through all of them the way I wanted to. So I apologize. I might just be cooking comments. The rest of these comments has been getting on my nerve. And I don't mean just the comments under my stuff. I mean comments, period. The way that y'all think, I'm losing hope. The way that y'all think, y'all are on so much demon time. I'm not gonna get back into it. Thank you again, Miss Lucchese, for calling a relationship dysfunction as struggle up. We done with struggle up and then try to gaslight like the struggle has been financial. No, it's been you and toxicity. Why do you think Krishan Rock and Blueface drama is so prevalent, not only just among the young women, but among the older women? Why y'all so enthralled with these two highly toxic, dysfunctional? Both of them need help. They need help. Blueface need help. Krishan need help. They need intense therapy. Separate to deal with all of the trauma that they have. They don't need to be being with nobody. They don't need to be being with each other. All that back and forth they do and this and that. And then they got a whole innocent child is involved. Baby didn't ask to be here in this foolishness. I gotta go. My apologies, y'all. I'm gonna have to go ahead and wrap this up. So go ahead and jump down in the comment section. Oh, did I get everybody? I did. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, the Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.